I'm just waiting here, guys. I know that we are recording. This is Westernjeff, by the way, here. Uh, Hold on one second here as I'm opening the test band bandwidth window. Wonderful. We're live on Twitch. What a great thing here. We're going to just check the website here, westernjeff.com. Make sure everything is going smoothly. And, of course, we're having loading problems. I'm scrolling down. Live broadcast. Oh, gone too far. Down at the vent server. Information. There we go. There we go. I know my website here's been going here. We'll just before I do my official one. Letting all you guys out there in the world. I know my website here's been going. Oh, I hear myself. Excellent. This is Jeff. Thanks for watching. A huge amount of updates here. The first one is that we have week. It's Tatharar. You don't see the website, but he's going to be there. He's our website of the. He's the website guy of the week here. News for you guys. First of all, is I've joined an RBG group. More specifically, I've started an RBG group within the guild's Spared No Expense. I've been having an absolute blast. So on the website, you're going to see this whole new page called RBG Group. You just click on it here. I have a blog, an intro, a PDF file about us. You can send requests or blog requests on things that you want me to talk about, and applications here on the right. Just some basic info, and I'll post it, and you can be part of the group. And I also have previous blog archives along with comment sections here and our previous games, which were 6. We had a great week last Friday. It was 4-2. We really nailed it right out of the park here. With that said here, I know on my news and information here, I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been doing a lot of stuff. And I have not been able to do the No Defense series and other things that I've been wanting to do with the website. Mainly what's been holding me back here, guys, is my work, and then also with this RBG group. It's taken a huge amount of time and resources away from me, so I apologize for that, but I'm hoping to really give you some really good, rich content in order to play. So if you guys want to join them, learn more about that RBG group, I'm going to be doing that for this rest of the season, the next season, the season after that, so on and so forth. I'm really enjoying RBGing with Spared No Expense. It's been a lot of fun. The other big thing that I want you guys to know about here is that this live broadcast I will turn into a podcast and put on my YouTube channel for you guys. So if you missed the live broadcast, I have been having a hard time with Twitch getting the recordings of the actual broadcast, the full ones. There's a lot of commercials and horrible stuff like that. I don't want you guys to have to deal with that. So you can watch live, but you can also get the live broadcasts. And I've been playing around with that YouTube channel that I have. I'm not really savvy with YouTube that much here, and getting that all kind of squared away, making it look professional with different sections for the podcast, and the RBG videos, the general videos, and a lot of other great content for you guys to devour. So let's talk here. What have we been doing last? Last time we were in, we were doing Warsaw, and let me tell you something. I got just a card title and Silverwing Sentinel. That was a huge thing. You could see that capture picture on the front page there of me getting the just a card title. That was something I've been playing with you guys for the last quite a few weeks now, and it paid off. So that was really a lot of fun. What you're seeing me doing here is I've actually picked up a piece. I am lagging so behind. It's ridiculous with this season, and to be honest, it's just been because I've been lazy. So I picked up I only got one more piece. I'm going to get it in just the next day or so to fill out my what I need to do here. So that's a 620. There's the 660 piece. So you guys have noticed that I got this kind of character model too. I've gotten quite a few questions once in a while about it. And specifically what I get asked about is, where'd you pick that up? And it's actually ICC 25-man version. It is the 25-man version of ICC. The boots do not come from ICC, and the weapon does not come from ICC. But everything else does come from the head, the shoulders, the chest, the arms. The wrist didn't come from ICC, but I learned about this character model, and it was really cool about what they made this character look like here. Of course, I got a whole bunch of crap in my bags there. You're seeing all that. But the weapon actually comes from the last 5-man ICC dungeon. It's a drop off the 5-man that it kind of looks. Let's see if we can zoom in for you guys. Oh, it doesn't work today. Here's my zoom. Look at that zoom. Oh, that's a beautiful zoom. That's a beautiful zoom right there. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. I want to make sure I'm still recording. That's always the worst thing there if I forgot to turn something on or off. So that looks kind of Asian kind of looking thing, but I picked up that weapon because it goes well with the rest of the gear. And that comes from the 5-man ICC dungeon. So today, guys, what we're going to do, actually, is we're going to do Temple. I am working now on Temple. Big changes. What I'm going to do first here is I'm going to go ahead and just hearth back to my stone here. For those that are joining here, I'm sorry that I was 5 minutes late. We had the Twitch broadcast here. There's been some fooling around on the Twitch Twitch front, and I had to reset the password, and then I had to authenticate, and then I had to open the bandwidth and things like that. That took a few extra minutes, and this has happened more times than not. And today I actually sat down 20 minutes before my live broadcast, actually start all the programs, make sure everything was updated, and still 5 minutes into it. It doesn't matter if I'm 10 minutes beforehand or 1 minute beforehand or 20 minutes beforehand. For some reason, I just can't get this going exactly at 10. But of course, guys, I'm going to hold it over and continue after 10 o'clock for a few minutes here, just because you guys are the best. Let's see here. So we're going to be doing Temple. My RBG group actually has had some trouble on Temple, and part of that is that you need to be well coordinated, you need to be highly aggressive, and you need to be a really smooth, oily machine. I have a video on Westernjeff.com on Rated Battlegrounds. It was a perfect Temple win, perfect Temple play on how to do it. Let's go ahead and queue us up, guys, into Temple so we can see some Temple today. I love to see Temple. Don't you like to see Temple? I like to see Temple. Everyone wants to see some Temple. No, Warsong Gulch. God, no. I think those who watch are like, I'm done. I'm done with Warsong Gulch for now. Please. I don't know. I think I was sounding like Bill Clinton there. What do you guys think? Bill Clinton? Hey, what's going on? And I feel your pain. Well, anyways, here we're queued up. Here we're now. We got a 3-minute average wait here. So again, we have Tatharar, who is our player of the week. He was a priestie that came last Friday. He did a great job. He was a good pugger, and so I really want to reward him. He's our player of the week. He's from Korgoth, Alliance Korgoth. He's a solid player. I really endorse him. So he's on the website for this week, which is awesome. Previous week we held over because I couldn't do the Tuesday and stuff, so we still had Fenwick for 2 weeks, and Fenwick was a great player too. But moving forward, we're doing some great things. So I want to talk a little. I have so many topics I want to talk about because I haven't been doing the live broadcast as much. I've been having to pull it over and not do it for 1 week or 2 weeks, and it's painful. And I switched here on Tuesdays. We used to be a Friday group. What happened to Fridays? Well, the reason why I'm not doing the live broadcast on Fridays anymore is because I'm RBGing on Fridays. And because I'm RBGing on Fridays, I can't do the live broadcast. And that's to prevent people from spamming the IP address and all kinds of stuff like that, which is horrible, horrible stuff. Of course, I'm going to talk a little bit about the vent server in a little bit, but we're going to hold off for that for now. I do want to continue to talk about the RBG group here. We do have kind of some spots open, specifically healers, non-druid players at this time. It's March 31st. Kind of giving you the time frame for those who are watching the podcast. Oh, look at this weird guy. Is he Kuina Munshu. I thought that he was like dancing to me or something. That was kind of weird. But I haven't been able to play. But we're still looking for some players, specifically non-healer druid, healer druids, non-druid healers. Say that 3 times fast. Non-druid healers. So priests, chamois, pallies. You guys, why don't you guys go ahead and say, hey, we can do this. And of course, I'm still really looking for a solid flag carrier. Truth be told, though, guys, I'm getting a little burned out, and that's just because I've been doing this RBG group, doing the blog and making the intro videos and all that stuff. It's taken a lot of my energy, and for my work that I've been able to do, it's slowing me down a little bit. But I'm going to see if I can get kind of a good schedule kind of rolling here for you guys. Well, let's jump right into Temple. So I have like 22 games still yet to play in order to get Master of Temple for Temple here, and we're going to go ahead mount up. By the way, guys, those who have seen my original live broadcast when I first started, I hated the Naga Razor. I love the Naga Razor now. I've gotten so good with it. I've been playing with it over and over and over. It's become like second nature to me. In fact, it feels weird when, for some reason, when I get on the game and I don't have the Naga Razor installed yet. I really endorse the Naga Razor for players who don't want to be clickers anymore. You want to bring your game to the next level. It's allowed me to play better. But there is a learning curve. You're going to have to play a lot of different games. A lot of games in order to get your fingers down, to get in the groove. At first I couldn't target. I really couldn't do my rotation well. I really sucked. It was painful. And I said, why can't I just go back to being a clicker? But now, if I went back to a clicker, I'd be so much slower, so much worse, and it wouldn't be a great thing. I picked up actually another piece of hardware. I am now using a headset from Logitech. It's the G430 or 450 or something like that. But it's a headset that comes with the mic. Ooh, I burped there. You guys like that burp? That was kind of a sissy burp. Maybe I should get a big loud burp for you guys. But I've been using, I just switched over to getting this more professional headset because I've been using my laptop mic in order to speak. And for vent, there's a lot of playback and static and stuff, and you can't really have that. So I've been using this mic here and stuff, and it's been a great thing. I do like a lot of Logitech's the ease that you can do it. And here, it wasn't too expensive. It was only like $5 or something like that for me, including the shipping, which was like $12. Here, so what we're going to do, I'm going to see if I can go straight to the left here. No, I won't grab it. So we got some bad frames going on. You know, that player there, that hunter, is I'm gonna power shot his ass to hell. Green orb's been returned. I'm grabbing the green orb. No! Wolverine sting him. He got that. That was painful. He's now a damn tree. We're getting screwed in here. I'm going to start targeting the healers. I'm on Prospera. Trying to get Prospera. I'm polyed again. Oh, painful, painful, painful. Who is this jerk? Wad. Stupid chamois. They're dominating here in the center. I want to see... let's see if we can get Prospera. I don't want to go into that pit. Green orbs have been returned. I've learned here you can't really even... It's really hard for hunters to get to these orbs quickly. Even when you turn on your go gadget fast cheetah moves. And I think other classes are really better suited, especially rogues. And I'm going to go over here and help my buddy. Oh, no. Get down, get down, get down. Let's get in here. Force him to commit. Force this guy to commit. Turn it up. Now I want to turn the corner. I'm sitting. Alright, that was a Horde standard right there. That sucks. I tried to live as long as I could on that one. We're behind by 150 points. I need to get at least 22 wins here for you guys. I think the frame rate, it's like for we're playing, we can be looking at that. I got like 20 more wins here. This might be a long night. Of course, I would do default 22 wins tonight. It'll be the next week or two. But I haven't been able to Wolverine sting him because he's gonna come around. Pop my cooldown. He's trying to let's see if I can get him alone. Make him keep alone. This guy is a pain in the ass. Alright, so I'm gonna smack his ass there. He's got a lot of stuff on me here. I'm gonna pop my battle standard. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna make him. Oh, he nailed me. Not much I could do there. That sucked. I forgot that I need to turn on my. Let's see what the order. It's 10 seconds. I need to turn on my frozen ammo there. That's a big no-no, guys. Big no-no. We're now lagging behind by a significant number, 300 some points. Ooh, painful. But what are you gonna do? Frozen ammo. Okay, we're up and going again. We see this thing in the corner. We need to go get this corner. One of the problems, one of the frustrating things sometimes, you do these randoms here, which is what I'm doing, is that you can almost get anything when it comes to player composition. When I was getting, I had a really big trying to get the wins. Let's bring him down. We need to bring him down. He's been up for ages and ages and ages. He's pretty good there. He's been trying to forget. There we go. Let's get Zuzu. Zuzu is not a healer. It's not supposed to be a healer. I don't have. Oh, behind me. Oh, shit. I walked into that. That was bad. I'm going to go for purple. Turn on Mr. Cheetah. So, in the games, he's right behind me. Dude, that sucks! So if you guys can, maybe send me a message on my homepage of why I'm not picking up these orbs. Don't just say you suck, Jeff. I mean, this is painful. This is getting to be really painful. I tend to, you really get kind of the look of raw on what you're trying to get here. They're just dominating us now. But the player comps and stuff, I don't like to play in groups. And the reason why is you get teamed up with other groups. The actual queuing system tries to pair you with another 5-man group or something. And for some reason, that I always get in with, they really stink. And I think everybody else does the same damn thing. They really stink too. But you're always going to be paired with another 5-man group on the opposing team. And for some reason, they always do it better. Which is stinky. Okay, we have a... I'm trying to select him, but I can't. Okay, we have several players in here that need to go down. Don't go down. I want to burn him, actually. I'm just getting burned. I can't even get my power shut off. Yeah, we're getting dominated in this one, and that's just sad. We're getting really low frame rates, too. 3 frames a second. That's like watching a chopped up movie. Now, those who watch the podcast, it will be choppy, but not getting the weird choppiness like the live broadcaster when you play. It just looks kind of choppy. I'm not doing wrong. Jerk behind me. Everybody's been able to get one. I got it wrong. Let's kill Flash Gordon. Let's kill Prospenius. I'm actually targeting him specifically. He's a huge healer. He's able to come back to life so many times and be a thorn in my side. We have Arceus here. I'm going to switch right off to him. I think I can nail him off very quickly. At this point, we are not going to win. It's 1,400 to 700. They're about to break the 1,400 thing. We're nowhere close. I mean, we have to 4-cap it. Looks, though, here, help your guy out. Try to silence him. Kill, kill, kill. Come on. There we go. We have flags up. Always look for the flags. So I'm going to see if I can grab a flag here. I know I got a guy coming. God, we got like three of them. I'm going to run straight over. They're choosing. I'm actually going to see if I can get far away from the flag. That was the Horde win there. You can see some guys on our team didn't even pick up flags. I mean, you got to pick up flags, no matter what. That's a big thing in how to win this. I've learned in Temple, you're not going to win if your buddies aren't picking up flags. Let's see if we can get some of these frame rates up. We're just dragging it. 1, 3, 5, 27 now. I mean, it's really painful for you guys to watch. And I don't know. I don't think it's on my end, to be honest. Because I'm always guys that have a good experience with that. I just wasn't. It's still 3. We're going to do another temple. We're going to keep playing temple tonight. So it's 10:30, guys. Guess what that is? We're going to talk about the event server. I have my own event server for Westernjeff.com. You guys are always welcome to come on there, unless I need the server for something if I'm putting together an RPG group, which doesn't normally happen because I use a guild's server, and the Westernjeff server is completely my own. People can go on there in order to play together, bring up games and stuff. There are just some basic rules. Don't do anything illegal. Don't harass others. And if you have actually a problem with that, you just send on the westernjeff.com homepage, send me a private message with the character name and stuff like that, and I'll look into it. And so that things like that. So that server is for you guys. Those who are loyal to watch, you get that free kind of server, so you guys always can have somewhere to connect. I'll log on there once in a great while. Or bring somebody in onto that server to play with for a little while. It all depends, and stuff like that here. Let's see what our queue time is. But I told the last livecast that I had that it was going to be just for you guys that watch the live broadcast. I did change that. I want to apologize for that, but I felt that I needed to make it a little bit better known because it really wasn't getting through because. What was happening is on the Twitch account, you guys all of a sudden commercials would be happening. I really hate that. I don't want you guys to watch commercials. I just want you to watch me. And they don't pay me for commercials either. That's the other dingback thing. They don't pay for anything. They don't give me a damn dime. And, that's really painful that you guys have to watch commercials. And it's something I tried to remove that and upgrade my account, and that didn't work. So that's also why I'm doing the podcast here for those who want to. So you can see the live stuff. So if I bring out new news and stuff like that, people who watch live always get that first because the podcast, I'm just running around here in circles. Because those who watch the podcast, it always comes a day later or something like that. I don't know when I'm going to actually always upload the previous week's or that week's live broadcast, because what happens is I have to mix the audio and the visual together and stuff, and that's not always fun. Let's see here, guys. We're just kind of waiting around. I don't like to wait. Let's get right into another game and have some fun. So we did the previous 5 broadcasts. I've been doing the Warzone Gulch, just recapping for those who are coming in at the 30-minute mark. We're no longer doing that. I got the Justicar title and stuff. What I've been trying to do with these broadcasts, I don't know if you guys like it or not, is I've been trying to set it up more like a radio show where there's an actual format to it. Where when you come and watch, you learn something, you get to see things. It's not just somebody sitting at a computer, sitting like this for an hour or so. Then they're in a game, and then they're not in a game. When I do my broadcasts, I like to be active, engaging, things like that. I know somebody's out there that's watching this is saying, "Well, when are we going to be able to call in and complain?" Well, I'm not going to have a call-in feature. I think that's kind of out and about. I don't have that type of technology yet at the palm of my hands. But I'm trying to make the live broadcast have more of a format show to it. There's going to be segments and features and stuff. So when I start up, I can talk about the top of the news. We'll have different sections. I can talk about different things like that. Has ended you. So things like that, all that good stuff. Let's see here. So those who have been watching here, something that's going to be far down in the future, I'm talking a month away at least, is that a guild on Kel'Thuzad here, Alliance side, called TBT Alliance, used to do 40-man IOCs. And they would honor farm the kills. This is what they were doing. They did honor farming on the kills. So players who were going for their bloodthirsty titles, which is the 250,000 kills, would get bloodthirsty, and that would help them along. It helped me along to get the Alliance at the 100,000. I used to have like 40 or 50,000 kills, and then after playing with those guys for a few weeks, 2 weeks or so, and logging on to their event and stuff, they did that. At some point in the far future, I'm going to do that. This is actually the first announcement of that. But in order to do that, there's a lot of organization. We got to get a lot of players. We got to get more than 50 players on a event server to start doing that. And that just takes a huge amount of effort and organization and time to do that. And you need a lot of things like that. Warlords title. People have been working on Warlords too. That's been a big thing. I have not really worked on it at all. And I'm starting to kick myself because I want to get that title. They have Westernjeff, Warlord less Westernjeff. That's freaking awesome. Just like Battlemaster or Khan or of the Alliance or Bloodthirsty. I mean, to have these titles are always great and fun things. Here, I'm gonna take a sip of Diet Pepsi because my throat is starting to really get groggy. Oh well, not get groggy, but get raspberry, getting dried out here. For those who want to, I'm always taking donations to keep Westernjeff.com going on here to watch the podcast, the live videos, the RBG group stuff, the plays. All that's always free, guys. But I am taking donations. It's costing me quite a bit to keep this little venture going here. I'm paying almost $70 a month in total for all the different features to keep you guys engaged and have fun. So on westernjeff.com, you go to the home page. There's a little donation button with the PayPal. You can use your credit card if you guys are so inclined. I always reach out to those who give a donation, whether it just be $1 or $5 or something like that, and really express my gratitude, because it's something I don't force. I don't like to force. This is actually one of the first times I've actually mentioned it in a live broadcast. I don't like to beg for money or make you feel guys obligated. So I'm going to leave that alone here. I do want to do a temple video. And in the temple video, burping now. In the temple video, I want to talk about developing my own basic strategy. I have 2 different types of strategy and then have counters for different strategies. Maybe I'll make a temple series video, just like the no defense series. Again, that takes an enormous amount of time. One of the questions I got put was, how long does it take for you to make a video? For example, when I make the introduction video that you see on the home page or on the RBG group, or when you make one of your series videos, for example, when you put together how to do something like no defense, or when you do your RBG stuff. So all those take different times. I'll start with the easiest. One is when I do the RBGs, I use a software that captures the audio and visual. I just then process it. It takes about an hour and a half to get it online. Then for the actual, like the introduction videos, the Westernjeff.com introduction video and the RBG group for Spared No Expense video, those both took approximately about 6 hours, 6.5 hours to put together, because I storyboard out what I want to do, so I have like a timeline and how things are going to look. Then I have to go get the raw footage, and then I have to do the processing, so I do my voice and I do multiple takes and things like that, and then I do a lot of editing. And then once all that is done, which is 5+ hours into it, then I have to upload it, and I always upload it versus YouTube. And YouTube is, for me, is a pain in the butt, because after your first video upload, they slow you down to like 150 some minutes or something like. It's ridiculous on sometimes the upload times. But then I have to upload the video, link the video, usually to the website, which then I have to open up the website builder and write the code to create the YouTube, how it looks on the website and stuff like that. So it usually takes 6+ hours for the introduction videos. When I make the No Defense series, for example, on how to do that, that took 10 to 12 hours, easy. And that took multiple days to write, because it's storyboarding. I want to talk about certain topics, for example, on how to do something or something like that. And then once I know what I want to talk about, then I need to go get the footage. And for that usually takes the longest time. And it takes so long because, well, Hordes don't always cooperate. They don't do what you want them to do. They don't attack the way that you want them to attack. So sometimes it's luck of the draw, or sometimes I have to bait Hordes into trying to attack in a certain way on a map or something like that, which sometimes pisses other people off, but that's okay. They don't know I'm making videos. But then, so for example, when you watch me defending a node, usually I'll have to do 2 or 3 videos, 2 to 3 games at least, in order to get the footage that I want. As I'm getting more advanced here with my video editing software here, I want to look at different nodes and give you different tastes of what it looks like, for example, on that. And that requires even more raw footage. So, for example, if I was making my first, when I did that first video there, which was in Gorge, where I talked about the basic concepts, it took, it was all in one take, but it played, I had to do quite a few different plays, and I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do, but I knew by the second time, when I wanted to do the intermediate series on basic strategy and responsibilities, and show you the basic decoy maneuver, I did that at AB at Stables, and I knew I wanted to do that. We're going to go ahead, guys, and re-queue, because at 11 minutes, that's ridiculous. It feels like something's wrong. All right, we're going to queue back in. Where was I? It takes several games sometimes. I've both been able to successfully get them in one game and talk about things that I wanted to do. But usually you have to play multiple games. Now, the last series that I'm going to put out, the advanced for no defense. And then I started my Stealth Cap series, which you guys already know about, those who have been watching the live broadcast. That's going to be taking multiple games over multiple maps. So usually I'm gonna have to play usually 20 some hours of playing, and then so I have 20 hours of video, and then I have to cut that down to my timeline, how I want to talk about different things. I have to take certain sections out, edit all that stuff, and then polish it all up for you guys. Some it's getting easier for me to do, but the real problem is that it takes a lot of resource time. I don't play the game. I don't work on the website. I can't listen to any of the fan base that I have out there, and I have a family and work and things like that. So it just really draws a lot of the time, and that's why I've been really slow over the last 2 months or so when it comes to the videos. Where you're only seeing right now is the RBG videos. And that's because of just the amount of time. I have been playing with YouTube more, and I've been able to upload a new screenshot of the picture and a background picture and start playing around with podcasts to get that looking a lot more professionally looking for you guys, so you guys can go ahead and look straight at the podcast and see how, if you want to look at one of the broadcasts, if you want to look at the season RBGs, if you want to look at polished video series of mine, or if you want to, look at anything else that I have out there. I'm getting that going. Now, it's not polished yet, but I've been playing around with it. I've gotten a lot better working. There's a lot more work to be done with that, but that's not as much work. That's going to, all of that trial and error and experimentation, and it just takes my time. Talking about taking time here. We're just been sitting here and me rambling off. You're not seeing any games, which is painful for you guys. That's all right. I've been able to talk about some important things that I haven't been talking about the last 2 weeks because I haven't been online for the live broadcast. But I'm going to be playing a little bit longer than 11 p.m. Central Time. That's because I got on 5 minutes late, so I'll carry that over for you guys. So you guys get almost a full hour. We're only 37 minutes into actually the live broadcast, so it's okay. So what did you guys think about that last game? I wasn't picking up the flags quickly enough. Other players were getting into it. What I'm doing is I usually mount up or something, and I'll run to the flag, and I'm trying to click on the flag with my cursor, and other players are always getting it. Is there a macro or something like that? Or are they using a different type of button or something like that that I don't know about? Or am I just being slow? Send your messages to private message me and on the homepage of Westernjeff.com and kind of give me the insight. Or comment ultimately on the YouTube video here that's going to be on. So that's kind of what's going on. Let's see here. We are now, again, we got an average wait of 3 minutes. And we're going into the 4th minute. This isn't as bad, but previous one we were waiting 11 minutes. Oh, painful. That's something that I don't like, yeah. So I've watched other people's Twitch channels, and I've noticed, some people are really professional. They're getting paid for it, and they're getting a lot of donations, and they're doing premium services and things like that, and they got a really polished look to it. And other people, they kind of sit back and sit for a while and are in a group, but they're not actually playing for 10, 15 minutes and stuff like that. So that part stinks. I don't like to do that. I like to play and talk, and that's why I only do it for 1 hour, is that I love to play and talk, keep you guys interested. That's what's going on. 5 minutes. Well, if it goes on to like 7 minutes or so, what I'll do is actually pop into a random instead for you guys, because I don't want you guys to be sitting around. I've been meeting a lot of. I gotta really give a really positive shout out to this guild that I'm in. It's called Spare No Expense. We're on the Alliance side, Kelthuzed realm. And these guys are really great. I've had a lot of positive interactions with them. They're very supportive and have actually given me a helping hand in getting the RBG groups together. And when people are no shows, they step up to the plate. I mean, they're really a solid group of people to date, and I've been with them for quite a few weeks now, and it's only been happiness, and that's the truth. And I'm really glad that I stumbled upon these guys, for the lack of a better word. Um, they transferred over from another server onto CalphysEd to see more PvP time, and I just kind of fit their bill for what they wanted to be looking at, so I was able to get in and stuff and play with them, and that was a lot of fun, and I've had a lot of fun. But I am experiencing a little bit of burnout, and that's just because I've been doing all the organizing on the RBG group and stuff, and putting together the videos and the blog. That takes time. Doing the blog and the videos do take quite a bit of time, which is painful. I can probably tell you an honest opinion when you're going to see the podcast on the YouTube. That'll be Friday night after I do the RBGs, because what happens is, I'll give you a little insight to my world. I record the audio and the visuals and all that stuff for the RBGs and into videos, and after we're done playing for the night, I'll then upload them onto YouTube and update the website usually that night too. And I'll also do the audio here and the visual stuff for the podcast on Friday night, so I won't do it on Tuesday nights. Right after. You guys might have to wait. But usually it takes quite a few hours. We get done playing usually by 10, 11 o'clock-ish. I try to start like 8, and we're done by 10:30, 11. And it usually takes me another 2-3 hours. And usually the next morning I have to wake up early before I start my work in order to try to start the uploads again. Because what YouTube does is the first video, they're all the same actual size, and when it comes to megabits, they're all very similar, but YouTube will be, for the first one, it's only 20 minutes, and then the next one's 45 minutes, and then all of a sudden it'll jump to like 99 minutes, and nothing's changed. I've uploaded the videos. It's a fresh new upload, but I think it's they're trying to prevent people from doing a lot of uploads, or you have to do a premium service in order to get uploads faster. I'm going to look into that for you guys and see what's going on here. That would actually just be a benefit for me, but ultimately, when you're uploading 8 or 9 videos, and it goes from 99 to 157 minutes to 400 minutes, oh my God, you can just be waiting forever and ever and ever. And I think we're just waiting forever and ever and ever. Don't you think? We haven't been building any. We just got one temple in. We've been over 8 minutes. What I'm going to do here, guys, is because it's really just dragging on the slow side, I'm going to leave the queue, and we're going to do a random. And that's for you guys' benefits. You got to. Hopefully we won't get Warzone Gulch. I know everybody's like, God, please, no Warzone. We've seen that so many times now. No more, no more. And me too. I'm tired of Warzone. I don't want to see that at all. I still got the rep. See, it's instant queue. Oh, hey, something we haven't seen in a long time. Oh, some AV. Now, some people are tired of seeing AV because they've played it for so long. I think AV is a good game to play, and depending on just see somebody, they just started. No, they've been playing for a while. We might get an instant loss or an instant win. They didn't start. That's the reinforcements are 168 to 240. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on the world map. They are turtling. That is what has happened. They have turtled. This is a turtle game we're running into, guys. So let's have some fun. We're behind here by almost 100 points. That's really a cause for concern. I'm watching the reinforcements go down. It started like 168, now it's 159, and the reinforcements for the Horde have not changed. that tells me we are in buttloads of trouble. And I do mean buttloads. So before I go over this hill here and start encountering people, we're going to go ahead and eat. Again, guys, I've made a whole video on the raid bag. Do you got your own raid bag going? You should. You should stock it up with the good foods, the flasks, the pots, all that great stuff. That's for your randoms in here that you get into. Yeah, we are being screwed. Whatever is happening, we're having to leave the game. I came into this one. I don't know what they're doing, what the Horde is doing. There might be some multi-boxers. That's why we're going down so fast. We're getting picked off. Is the multi-boxing going on? That's a theory why we're doing so poorly in here. We started on East Frostwolf Tower, but I can guarantee you that's going to go bad. We might have a cheater in here too, it looks like. Somebody about their spawning. Okay, now we got some what looks like to be Horde activity on the mini-map. Okay, so rule number 1 when it comes to playing, don't go alone. Let's bring him out. He rooted me. Instant run. I want to drag past here. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing here. Why I don't... Oh my. Well, that was a quick death, wasn't that? I didn't see any alley there. That was something else. Are we just one by one, or what's happening? So I'm looking at this counter. I want to see if this counter goes back up. I don't think it will, but we're down by 100 kills, and I think there's people that aren't playing anymore and stuff like that. Hell and bullshit. That's what we queued into. A 1 hour disaster. Yeah, this is what causes bad things. This guy here, see this dickweed? He's just AFK. Yeah, it's a dickweed that I got focused on here. He's the reason why we're not winning. Don't stream in one at a time. Don't stream in one at a time. And we're streaming in only one at a time. What I'm going to do is not stream in. I'm going to force them to come out here. It looks like the allies are just streaming in one by one. Whenever you have a Warsaw, an AV or an IOC that's turned into, a farming situation like this, you never ever stream in one at a time. Never. For the love of God, you don't do that. Your life depended on that. So to the left of me, we have some guys here that went up this area. I'm going to follow them, actually. Okay, this looks to be the action. I'm setting down the totem in the back here. I'm not seeing any action. They're staying very much together. We are not seeing almost any... I'm not seeing any obvious... There we go. Let's get power shot going. Make them pay for their atrocities. Oh yeah, this is a frame rate nightmare. But they're not invincible. But they have played far better than the Alliance. Kill Spirit Beasts. They do 40%. Those Spirit Beasts, he called it Spirit Beast. I don't think that's actually a real Spirit Beast. But bring them down because they do damage now, quite a bit for hunters. I'm not reincarnating my guy because I don't think it's going to make a damn difference. There we go. We got sand shells. Burn. Take away his play. Oh, he immune. Well, the good part is that we're at the back, the back part of the game. Should be over in about 5 minutes or so. And we came into a farm where the Horde are farming us. Get out of there. Jump. This is also why you have your battle standard, just in case for situations like this. I mean, when things go bad, I mean, they usually really go bad, and it's like, oh. Let's see if I can. So I have Durg here. He's a warrior. I'm going to pop. Try to bring down some of his what I'm trying to do is break some of Durg's buffables here with my trank shot. No, we're just taking damage. Jump back. These guys are really well put. We're not getting anywhere. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to see if I can place a trap in there. Hit the holy shit! Bad stuff's happening. Hit it again, and we're just going down, 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 down. Yeah, you guys are seeing 1 or 2 frames, and so am I. Fall back, you retards, this guy's saying. Well, that's the reason why they're capping on us, is because people are saying fall back. You got to really group up and stick your ground in these farming spots. They got a great, that's actually the area to be bored from you. And we're just going one in at a time. That's really what it looks like. I mean, look at that, one at a time. Whenever they got a good position on you, what I've learned here in AV, whenever they have a good position on you, in terms of they're just farming you, you have to pull them out of their superior spot. So that, for example, they'll hit up on top of the hill in the zone, farm you as you run through that little building and stuff, and you will just farm you. Getting in this open position, you have a far higher chance of getting that. And likewise, up at I'm trying to remember, get Grimbrip. Immediately stunned. Painful. Some of the turn the attention to Zurich. I'm just getting smacked as hard as humanly possible here. I'm down in 6 seconds. That's just, wicked. Yeah, these guys are clearly going to win here. But we did drag them down. You want to always drag them away from their superior spot, so don't feed into them. So, for example, an Ice Blood Graveyard, that's the prime spot for farming, and then up on the hill for Icewing Bunker, that's a big one. Stormpike Graveyard is another big farm spot. I haven't been able to make a kill or anything. Like, 3 deaths in here? I'm not reapplying the food, and the reason is that I'm dying in 4 seconds or less. 4 or 5 seconds and I'm dead, which isn't fun. But part of the problem is idiots like this. Look at this guy. He's just sitting there. He's going to go do something that nobody... Oh, shit, look at this guy. But we got people sitting around the map not doing anything. And it makes their life far easier. You can't... on the big maps, they're trying to switch the... They're trying to take this graveyard for some point. I think they want to farm us up at Stormpike Graveyard, is what I think. Now, if that happens, I'm going to call it a night for you guys and just wait the time out. But See, they just took snowfall. It's no fun too with this 1 frame rate. I don't know what's going on with the frames tonight. It's just it's not doing good stuff here. So I got Atkins, so I'm just getting blown up. It's like my 7th death. Yeah, I think they're gonna farm us at Storm. This is an easy farm. But people, you gotta stick together and you gotta work on goals on these big AV and IOC ones. A lot of players check out, and it's so pissed. Like I can't even begin to express my hatred of those players. And the ones that lose the game. Then you got the players that rage, that bitch and stuff. Nobody likes that either. Trying to get one guy that's overdrawn. Get this guy here. He's ringsting him. If you could bring him down. Actually, two-shot him here. Let's see if I can get my first kill. He turned around, he rooted me, and now I'm being screwed off. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and power shot him because I don't think I can take him that much longer. Turn my boy on. I'm going to turn my attention to... I can't even target in here. That's how bad it is. Penny pitcher, 61. Okay, he's down. Now turn my attention to Mecha. Mecha's trying to run away. Oh, that's so painful when they get rid of that Horde battle standard. We only have 17 more reinforcements. So painful, so painful, so painful. Okay, but I'm gonna... I'm just gonna see if I can hold my ground. I know there's another guy coming. I don't even see what's going on anymore. Frame rates are so piss poor. Oh, I was able to get a shot off on Angel. Well, that's the game. And they definitely farmed us there. That was a Horde farm. 400 honorable kills and stuff. Let's see if I actually made a kill. Hey, I got 1 kill in that game. 5 deaths. I mean, that's painful as anybody else. But listen, a lot of Alliance players in that game were not doing what's going on. The time now is 11:05, and I'm going to let you guys go for tonight. This is Westernjeff. I've had a great time reconnecting with you guys and live broadcasting. Again, the live broadcasts are no longer on Fridays. They're on Tuesdays from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. Always that the podcast will be on over the weekend. Will be on the YouTube channel, so you guys can check out the website, westernjeff.com, for a lot of great stuff that I'm putting on there. Videos, updates, the blog, the RBG blog we got going, a lot of great stuff. This is Westernjeff. You take it easy.